Want to learn how to get these beautiful bouncy curls? Stay tuned and I'll show you step by step how to achieve them. Alrighty guys, so we're going to get right into it. You're going to first need this brush. I got it from Walmart. It's a goodie brush and it's ouchless. And then a white tooth comb. You'll also need a scarf or something to wrap your hair with. And this is just plain water in a bottle. We're going to first start by sectioning the hair into 4 sections. So one straight down the middle. And then down the back. We're also going to section the sides, again making 4 equal parts. And on the other side. And we're going to start by detangling the hair. So making sure your hair is really nicely detangled is key. We're going to spritz down our hair with a little water. So just enough to have it barely damp. So not very, very damp. I'm going to start with spraying the water in my hands. That way I have a little more control. And the key here is to pull the hair in an upward direction. So you want to have the hair, the Bantu knot, as high as possible and toward the front as much as possible. So I'm coming all the way up to the front and all the way up to the top. Also, this makes for very easy sleeping. I'm going to spray a little water and I'm going to begin to twist. And here I'm twisting away from my face. So twisting towards the back of my head. The way you twist your hair and the direction in which you twist it makes a big difference as to how the curls fall. So this is very, very important. And then we're going to wrap, and we're going to wrap the hair going away or towards the face and going towards the back of the head. And I'm going to show you here again. So again, just go ahead and detangle. Bring the hair up to the top of the head and towards the front. Spray it down with a little water and twist away from the face. Pay attention to the direction in which my hands are going. And we're going to twist toward the face, going towards the back of the head. And you want to spritz the ends with a little water. That's going to ensure that the end of your hair is going to have a really nice curl. And you want to make sure that your hair is tucked under the Bantu knot. That's what I'm trying to show you here. Just lift the Bantu knot a little and twist and tuck right under the Bantu knot. The way that you know that you've done it correctly is that the Bantu knot will stay by itself without any support from anything else. Okay, so that one's done. And we're going to move on to the back. Here I'm just speeding it up. You're basically going to follow the exact same directions by detangling, spritzing with water, and beginning to twist with your hair all the way up towards the top. So one reason for putting the knot towards the top or on the top of your head is that when you take the curls down and you begin to separate them, the curls are going to, or the pattern of curls are going to start from the top where you put the knot. Okay, so you want to start all the way at the top. And you're going to see when I take my hair down at the end of this video that my curls start from the top of my head. Sometimes you'll see people with curls that start midway down the hair. They didn't start their Bantu knots up high enough. Plus, this is excellent, excellent, excellent for sleeping. You're very, very comfortable at night. Okay. Another tip is that when you're doing your Bantu knots, you want to try to make sure that they aren't too tight. When I first started doing Bantu knots, I was doing them really, really tightly and they would be a little uncomfortable. So just make sure you don't do them or don't twist them too tightly. All right, so I'm just putting a little water on the ends again and making sure that they are slightly damp to actually make sure that the curl sets, and then tucking that in under. What y'all think about this hairstyle? I was thinking about wearing it out one day, just like this. Cute, right? Cute. It's like I'm kidding. Okay, so here I'm just spraying my hands with water and pressing that water around the Bantu knots. Dropped a little water in my eye, but you know, it's okay. So I'm just pressing the water around the Bantu knots to set the curls. And I'm going to place a elastic around the base of the Bantu knots just to make sure that they're secure throughout the night. And don't do those too tight because they can be uncomfortable. And here is the next morning. I'm taking everything down. And this is sped up, so. I'm separating the curls. Here, many people put like maybe a little oil or coconut oil on their hands to separate the curls. What I've noticed from doing that is that it can make the curls a little stringy. So I just prefer to go ahead and separate them. One of the keys to separating your curls to make it not so frizzy is the size in which you separate them. Okay, so try not to make the sections too small, and it should combat the frizziness. My arms got tired. Cute. I could tell my curls were big and fluffy, so I was happy about the outcome. And here I'm just trying to fluff the curls, separate them a little bit more. Here you can see my part, and again, we're just going to take a large tooth comb to comb through and separate, or not separate, but comb through and try and get rid of that part. You're going to see me do it a few times. I didn't go up far enough, so you can still see that part. Alrighty, I think we've gotten rid of it. So I'm going to take down the other section, get the parting right, and you see how the curl is, and the curl starts all the way from the top. So here I'm attempting to show you the size of the sections that I'm taking. I don't think you can see it very well, but smaller sections equals bigger hair, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so just fluff, get everything the way that you like it. So I want you to notice that my curls, although I'm combing them out just a little bit, My curls start from the top of my head, so it doesn't look like my hair is straight and then a curl midway down, okay? So now we're just fluffing, just continuing to fluff. I'm using ORS, or Organic Fruit Stimulator Edge Control to smooth down my edges. And just a very, very little bit of that. Alrighty guys, we are finished. Tell me if you all like the voiceover or not. This is my first time doing one, so let me know what you prefer. Please share, subscribe, like, and comment.